Hi, Shira, Lazar, right now talking to Scott Harrison, the founder of Charity Water, an amazing organization which I support, so it's an honor to talk to you today. Now, you have your September campaign that is launching today, August 16th. It runs until the end of September. Tell people how this got started.
Sure. Well, Charity Water is a nonprofit bringing clean drinking water to the world's billion people without it. And we had this crazy idea a couple years ago that maybe we could solve the problem with birthdays. And I was turning 32 years old and got the idea just to go out there and ask everyone I knew to donate $32 for my 32nd birthday. And the idea was, I had everything I really needed. I didn't need another tie. I didn't need a DVD. Here there were a billion people that didn't even have clean water to drink.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe birthday gifts, were inappropriate and I could ask for donations. So that idea has now grown and grown and grown, and thousands of people around the world have done this. They've just given up their birthday, asked for their age in dollars, and 100% of that money goes directly to bring clean water to people. We've had 1-year-olds, we've had 7-year-olds. We had a 7-year-old raise $22,000. We had an 81-year-old give up her birthday and asked for $81. She said that she wanted more people in Africa to have that opportunity to live to become 81. So it's a simple idea,
Mm-hmm.
and lots of people have done it. Every September, we really focus in on the September babies because that's when Charity Water was born.
And that's your birthday too?
It's my birthday too, yeah. So on the 7th is the anniversary of Charity Water, and we call for September babies to help us. We focus in on a country and normally a specific people group. This year, we're focused on the Central African Republic. It's a country most people haven't even heard of, about 4.5 million people in the center of Africa. And actually, we're focused on an amazing group of people called the Bayaka Pygmies. And they live there in the rainforest. Problem is the logging industry over the last 10 years has been cutting down their forests.
Yeah.
So they've been forced to move into these villages. And because they're 4 feet tall, they're treated like slaves, like second-class citizens by the Central Africans. So our drilling partner there is this amazing guy. His name's Jim Hocking. He's from Indiana, and he's been there since 1954. And he has trained 100 Central Africans as part of his team. He's got 3 rigs, and his vision is to help the Bayaka people with their greatest need and give every single one of them clean water. So that will be the goal of this year's September campaign. Looking for 1,700 people to give up their birthday and raise $1,000 each, which is actually the average that a person raises typically with a birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking for $1.7 million in the month of what's left in August and September, and 100% of that money will go directly to the Bayaka people and the other people living in Central African Republic. Every year we drill live on our anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
This live drill concept. So we'll fly back on the 7th and via satellite show the first well being drilled, and people will be able to ask questions of the drillers, really just trying to bring the world closer, showing that people, it actually is happening. The money is actually being spent effectively, and people are getting clean water.
Yeah, and it's so easy, and that's what I love about this, to celebrate by giving back.
Yeah, and it's an idea anyone can do, right? Everyone has a birthday, and people are doing this in May and January. It's not just about September, but it's where we started, and it's kind of it's our big push every year, just to tell a story and show people that it's working. Just in the last 4 years, Charity Water has helped 1.2 million people get access to clean water. We have a small staff. We're 26 people in New York. This has really been about more than 100,000 people around the world that have gotten involved. Given up birthdays, climbed mountains, jumped out of planes, really just brought their own creativity and passion to this very important issue of clean water.
Now, besides September, people can also donate through their birthdays on mycharitywater.org, which has also made record numbers as well on the site.
Yeah, that's been pretty amazing. We launched the beta a year ago, and it's done $3 million in its first year, just on the backs of 3,000 people. So those numbers are just astonishing. If you give up your birthday, you'll raise $1,000. That's incredible. So our 10-year goal is actually to help 100 million people get clean water by 2020. We only need 2 million birthdays. We only need 2 million people to help us, and that is more possible now than it ever was at any point in history. So, yeah, the ways people can help September campaign, watch the trailer. It is an amazing video about Jim. It's about the Bayaka people. Learn about this country. It's a 4-minute piece that goes live immediately. And then, give up your birthday if you're born in September, or donate. Every $20 gives one person clean water, and all that money will go directly to the Central African Republic. Finally, just tell people about it.
Yeah.
Spread the word and send the video to your friends, or give up a Facebook status, tweet. We're really trying to bring a spotlight on this really amazing group of people.
Definitely. And of course, all of you can go to charitywater.org/September to join and be part of this movement. Thanks so much, Scott, for sharing your story and making this all possible.
Cool, Shira. Thanks for everything.